Inhale, root from the pelvis into the earth to come up through the natural curves in your spine, reach to the sky. Exhale, Anjali Mudra. So let's take a look at coming up with the natural curves in the spine, because some of us are rolling up. Do we know the difference between rolling up and coming up through the natural curves in the spine? Let's see what that is. So the natural curves in the spine, if we just take a looky at Garrett there, is if you lift your chin just a little bit, this is a cervical curve, the curve, and that goes forward. You guys can look. Yeah, the demo is to see something. The demonstration is to see something. So this is a cervical curve. And then in the upper back, it goes posteriorly. This is the thoracic curve. And then the lumbar curve down here, the low back goes anteriorly. And the coccyx reaches a little bit forward. But I'm not going to touch that. Okay? So when we move forward with the natural curves in the spine, we can look at me now. So get where you can see. We have the lumbar curve, the thoracic curve, and the cervical curve. Here's going forward with the natural curves in my spine. So we go forward with the natural curves at first. And then once the sacrum and low back is forward of the hips, or lower than the hips in this case, then it's safe to round over. It takes the load off the low back. If I then lift my head and chest first, just come back to the natural curves, get the lumbar curve, and then come up. Rolling, it would be this. And if I'm not very strong in my low back, or I spend most of my time slumping in a chair, I already may have this part, the low back, moving posteriorly. And so it's accentuating that and overstretching and weakening that part. Can you see that? And also if I come up that way, so it pushes the discs posteriorly there, that can destabilize the sacrum and the SI joints and push the discs posteriorly in the low back, where a lot of us may have issues. Today, it's chronic in our society, low back issues. So if we can get that in, we get a nice stretch here without gravity, pushing them posteriorly, and then come up, get it strong in the natural curve. As we come up, it's going to be therapeutic for the low back. So that's coming up with the natural curves. We go forward with the natural curves, and then lastly, round over. And then coming back up, the head and chest move first to come back to the lumbar curve especially, and come all the way up. Okay, that's moving with the natural curves in the spine in forward bends. Let's put it all together. We'll do right and left Surya Namaskar once more. So Surya Namaskar means sun salutation. Standing well with your feet parallel, receive a full breath and remember your intention. Exhale, place it in your heart. Shri, so make it as beautiful as you can in a way that honors beauty, abundance, and the pure auspiciousness of being. Exhale, arms to your sides. Inhale, reach up to the sky, perhaps turn your heart towards the sky. Make it Shri. Bow forward to the abundance in your life. Inhale, high on your fingertips. Exhale, right leg back. Be on your fingertips at first. Then place the hands, engage your abs to lift the foot up, step back on inhalation to plank. Soften between the shoulder blades. Exhale, lower to the earth. Keep the metacarpal knuckles down, fingertips clawing. Pull back with the hands isometrically. Point the feet. Inhale, Bhujangasana. In Cobra, the pelvis stays on the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee forward, then the foot forward to lunge. Inhale, step forward, parallel your feet, sitting bone distance apart, lengthen your spine, come as high up as you can. Then exhale and bow into Uttanasana. Remember the natural curves. Inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, lift the head and chest first to come up through the natural curves in your spine with strong muscles around your hips. Exhale, Anjali Mudra, Namaste position of the hands. Receive a full inhalation here. Exhale, arms to your sides. Inhale, reach up, inviting a sense of the abundance in your life. That honors Shri. Exhale, bow in honor of this abundant universe that you're a part of. Inhale, high on your fingertips. Exhale, left leg back to lunge. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, low to the earth. Keep your heart open. Point the feet. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hug the midline with your legs. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward, lunge. Inhale, reach into the front foot to step forward. High on your fingertips, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow. Remember the natural curves in the spine. Inhale, lift the head and chest first to reach to the sky, coming up through the natural curves in your spine. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Receive a full breath. Exhale, arms to your sides. And you pause for a moment and just notice the vibration that you've created through the power of your intention, considering Shri today, the pure auspiciousness of consciousness that expresses in the world as abundance and beauty